And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports Kent. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Antetokounmpo out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's White, and it's Ivicic in at the 5, home in the paint. Clock is at 3. Here's Thompson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Alexander Walker with the ball. Pass to Giannis. Here's Ivicic. The 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Hawks. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight, and Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here is George. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Here's George. Fires the 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Celtics. White goes in. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Number 23, one out.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, George. The screen from Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Pass to White. To the middle. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hard-working. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. From deep, George. Rebound by the Pistons. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
fader on the way. Out to Barrett. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the shot. Ivisic, no good. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. But Trey, another 3 for Atlanta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's White. 9 points last game. From the arc. The shot will not fall.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Covered by Giannis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Atlanta shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside, White. With the floater. Count the basket. He's got 8.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Antetokounmpo defending. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. While we've got a moment here, the top free throw shooters in the league. Eric White, 3rd.
And you simply got to avoid sending him to the line. Absolutely no one has better form from the stripe than he does.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Detroit. And so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Chance. How about the numbers for R.J. Barrett? He's putting up about 14 points tonight, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
The Pistons trailing. Kuzma outside. Thompson with the rebound. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And yes, it's good. He's got 9.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Ivisic. Rebounded by the Hawks. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Here's Alexander Walker after the basket by Atlanta. Launches it. He can't hit that time. The Hawks leading by 6. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Onside, Barrett. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 6.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
They set the screen. And he gets the bucket.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Out to the wing. Thompson outside. It's tipped.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pistons trail by 6. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Barrett. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Great activity there from Barrett. When he ups his intensity on defense, he's a difference maker.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
All-Star game almost near. Let's see how the East is shaking out. Taking a look at Atlanta. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the Pistons, 8.5 games behind them.
And I think for the Hawks, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Hawks have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Pritchard, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And that one, good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. Rebound Atlanta. Pass to Howard. To Simmons. Thompson, a screen on Hachimura. Here's Simmons. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 9 points. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Melton feeling it out a bit. To the paint, wants to get it to Simmons and does.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Pass to Hachimura. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Thompson against Kuzma. And here is Howard. The screen from Thompson. Fires top of the key. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Puts up a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Melton. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Detroit. 1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Pritchard passes to Kuzma. Here's Pritchard. Stolen by Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He's really stood out for them over the past month. Averaging about 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
That free throw good from Thompson. So for the Hawks, Bryant is checked in for Ben Simmons. And it's Ariza in for DeAnthony Melton. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Pritchard passes to Kuzma. There's the pick. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
The Hawks leading by 13. Howard up on top. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and how about his work on the defensive side, swatting away several shot attempts.
For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kuzma against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Pritchard gets the bucket. 7 seconds left to play here in the first. The 3 from Bryant. Wow! Huge buzzer beater!
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
What a performance for Asar Thompson. He has been the story for the Hawks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
On the floor for Detroit. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
So it's the Hawks now, following the 3 by Detroit. Pass to George, and it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Four on the clock. Here's Bryant. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the bucket by the Hawks. 2 points, that one goes.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Traps in the tray. 12 points for him.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
The setup and the slam by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Here's Barrett. Pass to George. Fires from the wing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
The lead now in single digits. Hachimura's got his second basket of the night.
Effective at scoring the basketball. Hachimura understands his role offensively and plays it well.
To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Derek White's checked in for Detroit. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pistons passing it around. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. The Hawks, number 1.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard as much as this coaching staff.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Number 16.
One shot.
Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Shot clock at 2. Giannis, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
It's good.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hachimura setting the pick for Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
The Hawks leading by 14. George looking over the floor. Hunter with a screen on Giannis. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Hachimura kicks to White. Giannis passes to Hachimura. Takes a 3. He misses his third shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. And Giannis throws it down.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
Antetokounmpo defending. Detroit with the rebound. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Thursday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Hunter against Hachimura. Pass to Alexander Walker. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Alexander Walker's got 6 in the quarter. Covered by Giannis. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. He's got 16.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, is certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good. Giannis. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Simmons checked in for Atlanta. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Keontae George. He's off on the second.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Lets it go from deep. Kept alive, and Simmons kicks to Barrett. A three-pointer off the mark. Pistons trail by 10. Kuzma, left side. Outside, Antetokounmpo. No good on the three. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for White. He's putting up 9 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Diabate's checked in. That's Thompson in for DeAndre Hunter. And a switcher also for Detroit. Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White. Thompson with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Kuzma following the bucket by the Hawks. Pass to Giannis. 14 feet away. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. Just an incredible month of basketball. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands. Always looking to force a mistake. Thompson inside, guarded by Kuzma. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's 13 points now in the game from Asar Thompson. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. And he makes both free throws. The Hawks leading by 12. Now Howard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Now here's Melton. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Ivicic pulls it in. Pistons trail by 12. Antetokounmpo inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 7 now in this quarter. Melton passes to Howard. Melton sets a screen for Howard. Pass to Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Melton. Pass to Ivicic. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Bounce pass from Kuzma. Over Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Asar Thompson.
And with how well he moves at 6'10", Kuzma is a really hard matchup, forcing a foul there.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Ariza's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And both free throws good for Kuzma. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. At one point, they led by 16. Thompson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Simmons. Gets himself open and drills it. Simmons got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Diabate. Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Detroit with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kuzma. Rebound by the Hawks. Right side, Simmons. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. 3rd is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
The Hawks making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. Here's Pritchard. Kuzma outside. 1:11 left now here in the second. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Ariza. Misses the 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Giannis against Bryant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And the first one drops.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The Hawks leading by 10. And here is Howard. Thompson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
The Pistons have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Throw good. Giannis. The Hawks leading by 9. Thompson outside. Pass to Howard. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out. And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please. They're thinking about the shot. It is over. Let's hear it from the participants.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the Atlanta Hawks.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
It's so cool in here.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which rookie might take even another step and separate himself from the pack. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Ausar Thompson.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Pistons trail by 9. Outside, Antetokounmpo for 3. From range, Giannis takes it.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And for Detroit, they've got and it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. There's the 3. No good on that one. Excellent D there from George. The Hawks leading by 8. Launches it from deep. Rebound, Detroit. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. That one falls. Giannis has got 21 in the game. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. And Thompson kicks to Barrett. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Giannis' screen on George. The 11-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
And they're running. That's it. And he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Antetokounmpo defending. Driving to the basket. That one goes in. He's got 18.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Covered by Giannis. Pass to Thompson. And here's Barrett from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. White against Barrett. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's White. Connects from three-point range.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that shot.
Antetokounmpo defending. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hawks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
2 shots.
First one falls for. Hunter's checked in for Ausar Thompson. And Detroit with a change here, too. Hachimura, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Detroit with the ball. 8-point game. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Floats one. Out of hand on it.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
White against Barrett. Over to the wing. Here's Ivicic. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pistons trail by 10. Down low. That's tipped. He's covered by Hachimura. The shot from the low post is good. 22 points for him.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Anthony Miller, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. The Pistons, number 1. The Hawks, second.
Both clubs really playing a suffocating brand of defense, sticking to the opposing ball handlers and really taking it away. I mean, the steal numbers are off the charts.
Banked in off the glass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pep.
He's covered by Hachimura. Fires for 3, and the 3 ball is good. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
The first one falls. And the Hawks making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And the Pistons making a change here. Both good from the line that time. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Yep, that one goes in there. 27 points for him.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's got 6. Here's Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks leading by 13. Pass to Melton. Now, here's Hunter. Defended by Alexander Walker. And Barrett gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kuzma with it. Hachimura with a screen on Simmons. Hachimura, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He's covered by Hachimura. Can't cash in from close range. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Atlanta making some changes. Diabate's checked in, and it's Ariza in for Hunter. And Detroit with a change here, too. Pritchard's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Kicks it out to Ariza. Here's Melton. And he's good on the 3-ball. Melton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Melton. Five on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Shooting for Detroit. Number 23. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Ryan is checked in for Simmons. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Now a look at the stats for him.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 13-point lead. On the wing, Bryant, guarded by Kuzma. Kuzma against Bryant. 4 on the shot clock. For the 3. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for the Hawks.
33, Asar Thompson.
And Detroit has possession. Kuzma outside. Shoots over Bryant. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Melton passes to Howard. Melton sets a screen for Howard. Pass to Thompson. Bryant with it. Guarded by Kuzma. Bryant can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 11. Here's Pritchard. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The Hawks leading by 11. Now, here's Melton. Bryant inside. He's against Kuzma. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Detroit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Kuzma. Off target from outside. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Ariza kicks to Melton. Bryant outside. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he makes the first. And the Hawks making a change here. George is checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Detroit. And so Thompson nails both of them. Pistons trail by 13. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Giannis. Hachimura with a screen on Thompson. Takes it from 10. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Detroit making a switch here. White's checked in. Thompson no good on the free throw. And for the Pistons, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. White dishes to Giannis. Hachimura setting the pick for White. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Atlanta leading by 14. Ariza has the open look. The Hawks again can't hit. Hachimura with it, and it's Howard picking him up. The kick out to Giannis. A minute 20 left in the third. 6 to shoot. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Bryant outside. Back to George. And good that time. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
What muscle from Giannis on the finish. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bobbed up there for Thompson. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Ivasic. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Kuzma.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter. With strong fundamentals, Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
George against White. Thompson, a screen on White. Here's George. And the wing jumper offline. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Shoots from the baseline. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. Shooting 78%. Pistons trail by 11. And for the Pistons, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Also Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Ivasic in at the center position. Alexander-Walker finds Giannis. Goes back up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And the Pistons making a change here.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Watch out.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Takes it from 10. That one a little long. Pistons trail by 9. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Antetokounmpo inside. Back to Alexander Walker. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. Clock at 6. Here's Alexander Walker. No good. Good D by Thompson. Atlanta leading by 9. Outside, George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, Coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
And George drops them both. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Here's Thompson. The shot. Nails the baby hook. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Ivicic. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him. Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. It's hauled in by George. The Hawks leading by 10. Pass to Barrett. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. George picks him up. George against Giannis. There's Giannis with the slam.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
The inside shot. Yep, it counts. He's got 23.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Got a piece of it. Outside, Barrett. Inside. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Floats it up for Giannis. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely.
He takes advantage of him in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
He takes it out of the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. They set the pick. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good from outside.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to George. Takes it off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 14.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now, Giannis tries from 10. The shot that time, not on target. Thompson outside. A steal. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to George. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Cuts off the pass. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Barrett gets it to go.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside, Barrett. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Thompson. Out to Barrett. Offensive rebound. This one for three. Not going to go that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Ivicic. Lets it go with a three. That one, no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's George. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Ivicic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his third foul of the game. White, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Number 14, Derek White.
To Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. Detroit, no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 15. And here's George. Defended by Alexander Walker. The three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. White against Barrett. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Giannis outside. A fader. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceding. Outside, Barrett. Covered by Giannis. To end the cold streak. Rebound by the Pistons. Ivisic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Pass to Alexander Walker. That three off the mark. Atlanta leading by 15. Outside, George.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by Giannis. And so Giannis will bring it up for Detroit. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Fires away from outside. Detroit with the rebound. Ivisic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And, you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ausar Thompson.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster, so all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
Outside, White. To the paint, here's Giannis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 38 points. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Barrett against White. Barrett, no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Giannis. White, a screen on George. Here's Antetokounmpo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
10 seconds. Team starter. Shooting for Detroit.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan's